Hello, everybody in YouTube land. This is Michael Zingar from the 28mm Wargaming Sci-Fi miniature show, and today we're going to do another episode of our Frostgrave series of Getting Prepared. And today we're going to talk about using different companies for Frostgrave because it is a miniature neutral, company neutral game. So what I'm going to do is show you what I was able to scrape up, and we're also going to talk about using non-human themes, race themes for different miniature types, and just how diverse you can do and how these stuff can blend in. So, just in front of you, looking at it, I've got Games Workshop miniatures. I've got miniatures from Old Glory. I've got miniatures from Reaper. I got miniatures from Grenadier. I got miniatures from Ralpartha. So there's a good mix. So basically, for decent infantry to knight, you can use the Chaos Knights from Warhammer. So I got about 5 of those I can spread around between the warpath. Another really good GW model to use would be I believe these were the Empire Archers. And I do Prime in black, so it's not like looking at the Grey Miniatures guys, but you guys know what the Bretonians and Emperor Archers, so got about 6 of them. Here's one that I think is pure genius. This is made by Reaper. It's a metal miniature, and basically I'm going to use him as a pack mule. I believe he's called the Overburden Adventurer. So he'll make probably the best pack mule, and he'll be a lot of fun to paint up because he's super detailed. Here's a GW longsword guy. Kind of a Renaissance looking armor. He's going to be fun to paint up. I got a couple of GW high elves that got the bow and the sword, so they make a good ranger. This will be my daughter's captain. It's a paladin from Reaper. So that'll be nice. I'm probably going to take the Chaos guys, so this will be my captain. This is also from Reaper, but he's got a kind of a different weapon to differentiate himself. This will be my wife's captain. It's a female two-handed fighter. One thing is I'm also going to do a dwarf. Let's get to the non-human race warbands. So I'm going to use this GW model as an enchanter. Alrighty, and this is a old Grenadier wizard, and he'll be his apprentice. Alright. Then I got a couple options for captains. I can go with this Grenadier Dwarf Sergeant, or I can use the War Boss. I believe this came out of a starter box. I can use this guy. Alright. Now for treasure hunters, I thought about using miners. Here's what they basically look like. I know I'm going to go quick on these, but this is basically just to give you guys concepts and ideas. So I'm going to use those. Finding dwarves in leather armor is tough. Here's a guy. Come on, damn it. Here's a guy that's mostly painted. I gotta do just a little bit left on him. Come on, focus. Come on, camera. Oh my god. Anyways, so finding dwarves in leather is kind of hard. Most of your guys, like here's an old grenadier guys, are going to be in chainmail with some type of hand weapon. Here's the old Raul Partha. There's the Games Workshop dwarf who just hit the floor. I believe that's an old Raul Partha personalities character development. Finally, there's some focus. Oh my god. I'm going to keep dropping adventures into a pocket. There's a nice dwarf with a weapon. So, dwarves and bows are going to be hard to find either. So, that's kind of a. Here's the guy with the crossbow. And then here's the guy in leather with a crossbow from Reaper. So, you'll be able to do marksmen and crossbowmen. Now for the barbarian, I had an idea of basically using berserkers as barbarians because, you know, it's going to be tall to find a big, tall, beefy dwarf, but there's a lot of slayers and berserkers. So here's an old GW one. So I'm going to use those for barbarians. Here's kind of unusual, this is an old Grenadier Chaos Dwarf. I used to have a really nice Chaos army, and then my storage space got my parents got broken into, and a lot of shit got stolen, so I'm missing out. This is an old Essex. He's a thief with a dagger. That's another hard dwarf that you're gonna have trouble finding. And I'm thinking about bringing dwarves with guns. Here's a guy that's half painted. He's got a blunderbuss. As they do have rules for black powder in the magazine, far as for Frostgrave issue 1 and 2. I believe it's in issue 1. The only thing I'm not going to use in that is the black powder stuff explodes too easily, which is just crazy because if guns were that volatile, and I shoot black powder rifles. I deer hunt with black powder. There's a nice crossbow guy from Reaper. So I had a dwarf army. These are just stuff I had lying around that I didn't use and didn't paint. Back there, some wizards. When all those bad boys get painted up, I'll do a video on those. Now let's talk about monster concepts. Alright, you could always go with, let me push these out of the way. You can do undead. Alright, you have skeletons. These are all Reaper skeletons, Reaper archers. Finding them lightly armored will be easy for the thugs and stuff like that. Finding good armored skeletons takes a little bit more challenge. If you want to do it ethereal, this is a Lord of the Rings Games Workshop miniature. It looks like crap on here. He's actually whitish green. So I don't think the lighting's too good today, and the focus is just horrible. So you can do ethereal thing. For my summoner, I'm going to use these Rapham, like ethereal suits of armor with guys in them for some of my Frostgrave Soldiers. Here's 2 imp miniatures. The one with the base is going to represent the player character in the party for the warband, and the one with the short little metal base is going to be a spell effect imp. Okay, so undead's a pretty cool concept you can do. You could do that with the necromancer or pretty much any wizard that's got the raised dead spell. Here's another ethereal. I got this banshee, which I'll probably use as a monster, not in a warband, but I got it for $1. It's a bones, and I primed it black. So, and the Reaper stuff paints up pretty good. This one I did years ago. Real simple. I don't like the realistic bone. I have fond memories of having huge undead armies, and they were all white bone bleached in the sun. So that's a nice little skeleton. So you can go that way, or when the parties are not as powerful, you can do goblins. So, and goblins make good thugs. They're usually always lightly armed. And there's a lot of variety. So they make good henchmen. So I had some goblins lying around. Here's one two-handed weapon. A little bit more thicker for a goblin. So, just use the human stats. It's not that important in Frostgrave. Now for barbarians, for the goblins, I got these Mage Knight lead guys for like $0.25 a piece. So they'd make good barbarians. This guy might be a good goblin captain. So that's always an option. And then, because thugs are basically why I'm going to buy the soldier box. But I could probably use these beastmen thugs. Use these guys as thugs for the time being. This could be, here's just a simple black orc. This is an EM4 miniature, I believe. And he could be the orc captain. And then for summon demon spells, I already showed you guys the imps. So this would be like a minor demon. It's a nice bloodletter. You could use the old school Nurgle demons. Demons are a dime a dozen. This is what I had. But I got a nice Chaos Marine army. Here's the Chaos spawn, and I'm going to use this guy for a major demon. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, if you guys, I got some bones dogs that I can use. I made a separate video talking about these guys. Go ahead and check the thing. I got some exotic dogs. Alright. And basically, so that's just digging around my own stuff. And, and then a zombie you can summon. This is a Reaper zombie, basically. So, just digging around with the stuff that I had. I can put a better part of a warband together. I still probably gonna need to get the soldier box, but you could theme the races out. You could easily do it with skeletons. You can easily do it with goblins. You can basically do it with damn near anything that you want, and that's what I really love about this game. So, I want to thank all of you guys for watching. If you got a cool concept warband, please let me know. When I get a couple of these warbands together, I'll show you what the beginner and intermediate level looking ones will look like, and get them painted up for you guys so you can see them all. If you have miniatures that you no longer love and are willing to donate to this channel, I'd be happy to paint them up and find a place for them. Be it Frostgrave miniature, fantasy type stuff, or whatever. Just contact me through the comments, and I'll exchange my contact information and stuff, and we'll see what we can do. I'll even pay for the shipping and stuff like that. Please like and subscribe. And thank you for watching the video. Leave comments, it gives me inspiration. If you had cool ideas for warbands that you wanted to do, basically put them in the comments. Make a video response. Show your love for the game. All right, thank you everybody, and may the dice be with you.